What if the night sky suddenly became the darkest it gets all year, and then started filling with streaks of light? That is exactly what skywatchers are looking for as the annual Perseid Meteor shower reaches its peak overnight from August 12th into the early hours of August 13th. And this year, there's one major reason the show could be far easier to see than usual: the moon isn't washing out the sky. The Perseids are already one of the most popular meteor showers of the year, but 2026 is giving skywatchers an unusually favorable setup. NASA says the Perseids are expected to peak on August 12th and 13th, and the new moon means there is very little moonlight interfering with the faintest meteors. Under ideal dark sky conditions, the shower can produce rates approaching 100 meteors an hour. But that number is an idealized maximum, not a promise that every person will see 100 shooting stars. Your actual view depends heavily on darkness, weather, location, and how much of the sky you can see. And here's what makes the Perseids so fascinating. Those shooting stars aren't actually stars at all. They're tiny pieces of dust and debris left behind by Comet 109P, also known as Swift-Tuttle. Every year, Earth moves through that debris stream, and when those particles slam into our atmosphere at enormous speeds, they heat up and vaporize, creating the bright streaks we call meteors. Some of those particles can be no bigger than grains of sand, yet they can produce flashes bright enough to grab your attention instantly. Now, compare that with last year's Perseid peak. In 2025, the moon was about 84% full, creating a much brighter night sky and making it harder to spot many of the fainter meteors. This year, the situation is dramatically different. The new moon removes that natural light pollution, giving the Perseids a much darker canvas against which their flashes can appear. That doesn't make every meteor brighter, but it can make many more of them visible to the human eye. So when should you look? The strongest viewing is generally expected after midnight and toward the pre-dawn hours, when the Perseid radiant in the constellation Perseus climbs higher in the sky. You don't need a telescope, binoculars, or expensive equipment. In fact, the simplest approach may be the best one. Get away from bright city lights, find a wide-open view of the sky, lie back, and give your eyes time to adjust to the darkness. NASA has previously noted that darker locations can dramatically improve the number of meteors visible compared with city skies. But there's another incredible twist to the story. The August 12th new moon isn't just helping the Perseids. It also coincides with a total solar eclipse visible along a path crossing parts of Greenland, Iceland, and Spain. That means August 12th and 13th are turning into an extraordinary stretch of skywatching, with a solar eclipse during the day in some locations and the Perseid Meteor peak arriving overnight. And yes, astronomers have even considered whether a Perseid meteor could appear during the brief darkness of totality. The answer is technically yes, but the odds are low. The sky during totality is still not as dark as a true nighttime sky, and only the brightest meteors would have a realistic chance of standing out. So if you're lucky enough to witness the eclipse itself should remain the main event. The Perseids are the spectacular encore. The bigger story here is that you don't need to travel to an observatory or own a telescope to experience one of nature's most impressive shows. For people across much of the United States and around the world, all it takes is a clear sky and a location far enough from artificial lights. And because the Perseids remain active beyond the exact peak, skywatchers may still catch meteors on nearby nights, although activity decreases away from the peak. So if you stepped outside during the peak and saw nothing, don't assume the show was a failure. Clouds, city lights, trees, buildings, and simply looking in the wrong direction can make a huge difference. And if you did see a bright streak disappear across the sky in just a second or two, remember what you were actually watching: a tiny piece of ancient comet debris completing a journey that began long before any of us were here. That may be the most amazing part of the Perseids. For just a moment, something that has been traveling through space for years, decades, or longer can enter Earth's atmosphere and turn into a flash of light above your head. The sky doesn't need a screen, a ticket, or a special effect. It just needs you to look up. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Unix Media, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest news. Thanks for watching.